Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe, and in today's video we're going to be doing another video for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. We're going to be talking about some massive news that has just come out for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 4, I was about to say 3, Season 4 of Daryl Dixon. So, I kind of expected to get some news on this soon, because obviously if it's any indication of what they've done over the last couple years, obviously we know that, you know, they like to stay ahead of schedule and they like to stay ahead of the game. So, yes, you heard it right. The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, as of May 22nd, is now officially in production. Now, this does not surprise me at all, because obviously, I mean, here's the thing. We have heard about this for a while. You know what I mean? We've heard about this type of stuff for a while. They are always ahead of production. They are always ahead of schedule. And obviously they release a season every fall, but I always notice every summer they're usually filming the season, you know, much more ahead. And then I notice another thing they usually do when Daryl Dixon ends is usually when a season ends, they'll usually give us a first look promo, like a 30-second promo for the next season, which means we're going to get a season 4 promo, you know, this fall, which is insane. I mean, it's insane to think about. They're always so ahead with this show. I got to be honest. I do respect the grind and the production team, because it isn't an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? And they are working Norman Reedus to the bone. I mean, it's insane. So, I'm assuming another 6-episode season. I'm assuming. They are still filming in Spain as far as I know, which isn't surprising, because obviously we've heard filming information of Season 3 and the way that Season 3 ends. The rumor is that Daryl has to go find Carol because something happens, which is not the most exciting plot in the world, if I'm being honest, but again, we'll see what's going on there. Apparently something to do with her getting captured, and then Daryl drives away on the motorcycle in like a big storm, which I actually think we've already gotten a visualizer of that scene right here. So I think that's from the finale, which is already insane that we're seeing footage of that, but I'm pretty sure that is from the last episode of Season 3. Now, where does Season 4 go from here? I mean, it's hard to say. Will this be the last season in Spain? I would think so. I would think it's the last season in Spain, and then they'll probably move on to something else. Again, though, it's hard to tell, because again, like, you know, this show is very back and forth. You know, Season 1 and 2 was France. Season 3 and Season 4 is going to be Spain. Will that be it? I kind of doubt it at this point. They're probably going to do another location after that. I've heard rumors of, like, Italy. I've heard rumors of, like, India and stuff. I mean, there's a bunch of, you know, different locations that, you know, they could do. I doubt they would do Australia, because Australia, I think, is getting its own spinoff. Either that or it's a concept for one, at least. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different, you know, routes you could all go, right? But at least in terms of this season being in production, I mean, like I said, kudos to them. I kind of expected it around this time anyway. We're getting into June now, and, you know, we're getting into the summer. It's a golden opportunity for them to film, especially in Spain. It must be hot down there, though. I mean, holy shit. Like, seriously, when I think about it, like, my God, man, the heat and stuff, you know, with the big outfits that they wear and stuff for that shit, I mean, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, man, honestly. So kudos to them. Seriously, kudos to Norman Reedus, though, I must say, for keeping this character around for this long, for doing this role. Like, I mean, I know I give this show some shit, but I will still say, I give the spinoff shit in general. The Walking Dead ended, and then it didn't end, you know, and now here we are in all the spinoffs. But I will say, massive credit to Norman Reedus, because, like, think about 2010 to 2025, and I'm sure beyond that as well. You know, he's going to go on almost 20 years of this character, you know what I mean? And that is just dedication at its finest, you know? So I got to give serious kudos to him, serious credit to Norman Reedus for doing the work that he does, because I'm sure it's not an easy job. He's like the Tom Cruise of the Walking Dead universe, you know what I mean? He's probably going to be doing this shit by the time he's 100 years old, you know what I mean? That's just, you can tell, like, Norman is locked in for this character, and I do appreciate that. I really do, because it feels like at times he's kind of the only one that is, you know, no offense to the other cast members. It always feels like some of the other cast members are kind of, you know, they want to go and do different things at other points in their career and stuff like that, which is respectful. I understand that completely. But then you got goats like Norman Reedus that are just here until the fucking bitter end, you know what I mean? So, at least until this shit eventually gets canceled, you know what I mean? Because I guess it could get canceled at one point. But anyway, Yeah, this is exciting. This is really exciting. Obviously, Daryl Dixon, season 3 will probably be September. We'll probably get a release date for this, I'm assuming soon. Probably after Dead City's done, I'm assuming we'll get some kind of news on season 3 and when we can expect this season. So probably about 5 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, stuff like that. And then, season 4 will be filming as we go. So they're ahead of schedule, man. What can I say? They are ahead of schedule. And I'm assuming season 4, it's been behind the scenes, it's been renewed, obviously, if they're working on it. But, the official renewal, official thing will probably come out at Comic-Con this year. That's how I see it going down. So, anyway, post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think, of course. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos for Daryl Dixon. Follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.